Rolling Stone's film critic Peter Travers referred to Boogie Nights as a chunk of movie dynamite. But as vibrant and powerhouse as the film is, I want to focus on the economy of this opening shot. So let's start with why choose the boldness and aesthetic appeal of a steadycam / crane shot. Let's hear from Derek Cian-France, director of Place Beyond the Pines.
When we started designing, the style of the film, him and I, we were looking at the overall scope of the movie, and we thought, it was such an epic scale to the film that we had to start the movie out with an epic opening shot, kind of in the vein of so many of our favorite films, from 4 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, through Touch of Evil and Bela Tarr's movies, and onward. So we came up with this long tracking shot where we had to shoot this shot through this active fair where these were all people who were really at the fair. And one of the trickiest parts about it was to get people to not look in the camera or not look at Ryan Gosling with his shirt off.
From opening shots to anywhere throughout cinema, these Steadicam shots attract attention, and the ones that are remembered are the ones with narrative purpose or match the mood and emotion of characters. Now, these long shots also really give the actors a chance to remain in character and perfect the timing of the shot.
And as we shot it, all the actors are walking around in this ant colony.
So you see characters run up all in the one shot, moving up and down staircases.
And you see the boat, and you see the giant set of the boat. It's enormous.
It's 40 feet tall. It's 150 feet long. It's longer than a city block.
When you get there, then you go. Let's do that, okay.
As a group of actors, you're very much playing together, so it's quite theatrical in that way.
It's a documentary. It's all really happening.
But how exactly did they pull off this, and why, oh why, did they do that strange tilt at the beginning here?
The truth is that I was told to film the marquee, which has Boogie Nights written on it, and then the title of the theatre next door, which says Reseda. Not to shoot a brand new mobile gas station. You can just see the lights in the top of frame above the audience as the camera pans across from the theatre to pick up the car that Burt Reynolds is driving down the street. So the reason for that crazy opening is just to link those it's 4 elements together, not linking the gas station.
But the part that impresses me most, and the whole reason why I feel the use of Steadicam here isn't just flashy, it's because of what the narrative was able to achieve in such a short time, the amount of information that was able to be communicated with a level of economy. No conventional title card necessary when you have this. And in the first few moments we get a sense of time and place, we establish the tone with the excitement of entering a nightclub, and without a doubt the music does a lot of work to create that atmosphere. So in less than 3 minutes we are introduced to 7 characters, showcase some of the relationship dynamics, introduce some hierarchy and importance, but my favourite part of this scene is the end. Because of the credibility, authority and status that is created through this shot in Jack, it sets up perfectly this point of view shot from Mark Wahlberg's character. As he looks over and recognizes Jack, the story foreshadows a young man's ambition and an older man's moment of discovery. We understand all this relationship dynamic because of the information shared so far, and it's only been 3 minutes. It gets compared to the Goodfellas walkthrough scene, but really it reminds me more of the Goodfellas opening. The accomplishment in terms of pacing, information delivered, and in an entertaining way takes an audience right into this world and into this film, and similar to Boogie Nights, once the film starts you are hooked on this journey. So as a storyteller, Paul Thomas Anderson does a great job of being economic and dense with this shot, but I'm sure any other filmmaker would have a secondary appreciation for the technical craft of this shot's design and execution.
Mike Reber was the focus puller, so we used the E-series 60mm anamorphic lens for the shot. If you do a big shot at the beginning of a movie, it does give it that sense of enormity.
Cowboy.
We never had to go again for actors. Of course, their performances are the things which are king. The only thing about introducing those characters on the dance floor is that I changed the direction of it because I wanted to pick up Heather Graham, who is behind those characters, going in the same direction with the camera. So there were 8 takes on this particular shot. I got my cables caught on the crane on 1 take. I got hit by an extra going into the club on 1 take. We forgot to speed ramp from 24 to 40 frames at the end of 1 take. There were 5 prints. Only 1 of those was usable, and the reason for that was because the lighting for Mark Wahlberg at the end of the shot came in from behind the camera. So it came in across the dance floor, and the cords powering those lights were dragged across through the extras. And only on 1 occasion did all the lights get there at the right time. So there is only 1 usable take.
Through his work, Paul Thomas Anderson uses the camera very deliberately. But before the trilogy of character studies, he demonstrated that linking and interconnectedness in his first 3 ensemble films with the camera, which was originally shown in his short film, Cigarettes and Coffee. It never ceases to amaze me how gorgeous and clever this shot is, and I pose the question to you, what are some of your favourite Paul Thomas Anderson moments? Here are 3 of mine. Now I'll be in the comments below if you want to talk about your favourite Paul Thomas Anderson moments, and if you enjoy videos like this then please subscribe for more, and if you want more of the economy of storytelling videos then check out this one on the opening of Back to the Future, which is a masterclass in delivering information, or check out this one on the opening of Shame, which is a very clever way of giving us a lot about a character through visual language. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.